What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hailing Frequencies Open, where each week Will and I sit down and discuss topics that you discuss on episodes of Star Trek that we discuss.
They're hailing us. Hailing frequencies open.
Captain, we're receiving 285,000 hails.
I wish I knew what to tell them.
And this week, we are going to get into some comments from Q Hugh. Yeah, this was a good episode. Our first comment here on our episode of Q Hugh is from my office. He says, Sir Reginald, looking forward to seeing what Caleb thinks as well. Do you like broccoli? Yes.
He, I do like broccoli, and I also like broccoli. He's being very silly
Yeah.
because Sir Reginald is a character down the line, and I don't want to say too much. That was what we talked about in Q Who. We talked briefly about him, but
Oh, interesting.
he's being silly.
I like broccoli. He says, I totally respect Delancey as the popcorn award. He was a close second for me, but I think Stewart had a little more of a powerful performance. But this will certainly be the start of your coming around on Q, Caleb. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I'll be the judge of that.
I'll be the judge of it. The show's about me. Did you understand? Good stuff.
Absolutely.
All right. Now, this is from our review of the Samaritan Snare. This is also from my office. So strap in. It says off to Epsilon 9 to see a star cluster. Excellent. Have you ever eaten a Little Debbie's Star Crunch before? Pretty tasty. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Will knows those are one
I
of my top
Yeah.
10 favorite treats.
Yep. Check out the Nerd Holes review, Little Debbie snacks.
Yes. Stay tuned for that. That's going to be an exciting episode.
Yeah, number 9.
Yeah. Mhm. The rolls are a lot further down than you would expect them to be.
Ooh. Ho-Hos used to be up real high when I was a kid.
Yeah, I
But
so I
those
just
are
had some recently.
Hostess. Those are Hostess.
Oh, you're right. Those aren't Little Debbie's anymore.
Little Debbie's
Yeah.
they're called
They're
Swiss
called
rolls.
Swiss rolls. That's right. And they're not, maybe that's what I had.
Yeah, Swiss rolls are
Mm,
inferior to Ho-Hos.
trash. Yeah, trash. All right, stay tuned for our review of Little Debbie's. Yeah. But yeah, Star
Yes.
Crunches are phenomenal. Yeah.
Yeah, they are really good.
Yeah. He says Star Clusters made me think of that for some reason. Yeah. Now that's all I think of. So if the galaxy was made of Star Crunch, I would be like Goku on Snake Way and eating clouds. He says it is cool to have Wesley sent off for Starfleet exams around 1 year later. Nice that he gets credit from working on the Enterprise as well. But how does all that credit work out in relation to his exams?
I assume that if he does poorly on a test, that they would still let certain things kind of slide because he's physically done it in a real world setting.
It's also funny too because like he goes to school for stuff, but also like the Enterprise crew themselves decided to make him an ensign. So it's like now he goes back to school and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm an ensign." It's like how? Yeah, the captain said it was.
It
So
all
it's like
worked
who
out.
makes the decisions?
Everyone.
Well, these perfect humans are just society makes a lot of sense, you know?
Yeah, I think they basically battlefield commissioned Wesley. So on the Enterprise, he has the rank of ensign, but outside of the Enterprise, he is not an ensign. He is just a person.
Oh,
So in order
hmm.
to have ranking in Starfleet, period, he has to go and pass the Starfleet exam
Interesting. It's all pointless and means nothing, is what you're saying.
for the most part.
Got it. Got it. Okay, great. Kate is ordering Picard to Starbase 515 for a procedure, which Picard isn't too happy about. Road trip for Picard and Wesley. No doubt this will be a buddy romp for the ages. Yeah,
For the ages.
I've already forgotten it. Distress signal received. The
I was gonna say
Packlids
it's
are calling. Their ship is broken. They are far from home. They need help. They look for things they need, things that make them go. Worf raises a great question. Why send the chief engineer? Shouldn't they at least send some security? It was interesting to hear in trivia about all the idiocy around the characters and situations here. It's not always Worf who is the voice of reason, but they really should have listened to him this time. Yeah, it's a plot device.
yeah, it was one of the few times Worf wasn't like blow him up. He was like, should we even talk to these people?
Yeah. Yeah, why are we helping these people? First of all. Second of all, if you want to send Jordy, send somebody with him. Nah, we'll just send the chief engineer. It'll be fine.
Yeah, yeah,
Nothing goes wrong with that.
never.
Picard doesn't want to come with Wesley, but who would? Yeah, exactly. Huh. I like the scenes in the shuttle and how Picard slowly opens up to Wes. That to some degree he feels he's facing his mortality, even if the rate is low. That is true. I like that.
Yeah, oh yeah, most of the shuttle pod stuff is pretty decent.
Yeah, for me, that was the best part of the episode
Easily.
is that storyline. The Picard Wesley storyline. The Packlids were annoying to me.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah. I also like that Wesley calls Picard out on not using Pulaski and on being uncomfortable with him. Everyone knows Picard doesn't like kids, which is too bad. Wesley thinks he would have been a good father. Wishing
Yeah.
for a thing does not make it so. I say that had to make an impact on Picard's heart, but he's about to have it replaced, so I guess it doesn't matter. That's good.
That's where all of his emotions are stored, and then when they change
Ah,
it out,
yeah,
heartless. He
heartless.
he was heartless for at least a minute or two.
Yeah. Troy warns Riker that Geordi is in great danger. Totally agree with you two. Where has she been all this time? No one knows. One problem fixed, but another pops up. Looks like the Packlids need Geordi. Or do they? Their true nature reveals itself. The malfunctions were staged by the Packlids to make Geordi their prisoner. Guess they're not as dumb as they look. It's true. They do look pretty dumb.
I like how that they capture him and like he's saying, like they're like, haha, it was a ruse, but they're still like, we keep him.
Mm.
He is smart. He is
There's a
ours.
moment where like the captain is kind of talking normally and then goes back to being like talking in riddles like Yoda.
Yes.
It's pretty good. Speaking of talking in riddles, he says, I like sandwich. Sandwich of pork that is pulled. Pork sandwich makes me go when it is spicy. It's good. It's really good. Yeah. That's going on a shirt. And it just has like a pack lid face on it.
It needs to be a packload eating a manwich.
Mama make tonight a sandwich night. Why they
That's
were why they were Jamaican, I'll never know.
no, no.
No.
Probably Jamaicans probably don't even regularly eat manwiches.
No. It's just like Foster's. It's not Australians don't drink it. They use it to water their plants. Question for the week. What is your favorite sandwich?
Wow. What a
Oh,
question. I've
my
always been
favorite sandwich.
a big fan of a turkey club.
Mm, a good turkey club cut into a triangle,
Yeah.
stacked, two turkey club sandwiches stacked.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a top tier sandwich.
Yeah.
That
I
is
do
a top
consistently
tier
eat
sandwich.
salami sandwiches, but
Ooh, salami. I don't usually go for like the Italian mix. You know, it's like salami, turkey.
yeah.
Once in a while, a good like roast beef sandwich is pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
If I'm going to get like a sub, it's just a turkey.
Yeah.
But like really good sandwich that I really love is a Reuben.
Mm.
I can go for a Reuben just about at all times.
Somebody handed you a Reuben right now.
I'd eat it. A Reuben at 8 a.m. Heck yeah. Yeah, Reubens are good. A Reuben and a cold glass of Guinness.
Wow.
That's my weakness right there. But I'll never tell.
Now I know what to show up with your house every time I come over.
Oh, yeah.
You,
That would
you'd
be
always
amazing.
let me inside.
Oh, that's good. And obviously from my office likes pulled pork because that's what he's talking about. Pulled pork is a
Well,
good sandwich too.
it is a good sandwich.
But I don't know if I'd really put it in the sandwich category.
Seems
That's
like
like
he
a
likes spicy pulled pork sandwiches.
but isn't a pulled pork more of like a it's like in a burger category. It's on a bun.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
He's gonna like that. He's gonna like that.
He's gonna like it. Also, here's a debate for you. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
I'm gonna be radical, and I'm gonna say hot dogs fall into the category of subs.
Ooh.
You eat it kind of
Yeah.
like a sub.
It's in a hoagie,
Yep.
which is usually what subs are in, submarines. I'm gonna
Yep.
say hot dogs are submarines. There you go. Make it even more convoluted.
Yep. Perfect.
Oh, God. All right, back on the shuttle. Picard is drinking coffee. What?
Yeah.
It's nice again to have some more character info come out about Picard and his giving up the chance for a family. To hear about his heart issue when he was a young cocky on leave at Starbase Earhart at the recreation facility. Yeah, I did like that. He
Oh yeah.
remembers laughing out loud at it when his heart was pierced. What an interesting tapestry is woven here of Picard's background.
I'm, all I'm gonna
It's
say
very
from my
Klingon. It's very Klingon.
it is, and all I'm gonna say from my office, I approve this message, but that's all I'm gonna say. Mm. So he knows what
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah. Nice to see him bonding with Wesley. I like his advice to the young man as well. Open your mind to the past, art, history, philosophy, and all this might mean something, perhaps. It was funny that Wesley ended up being Pulaski's agent to make sure Picard goes into surgery. I like the exchange that they had a nice time. When written well, Wesley is quite tolerable. Thankfully for the surgeon, they are anticipating no complications, which means there will be complications. That is funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wesley is good when he's written good. When he's not portrayed to be like the young,
Yeah, it's the
idiot
thing.
of the show.
Exactly. It's the thing. It's the trope that they've been doing. It's like when Wesley doesn't need to be an idiot, he's a wonderfully written character. When he needs to be an idiot, he's
Yeah, it's
intolerable.
horrible. It's like you make this boy genius, and then you're like, well, we got to put this message through, so let's just have Wesley be just a stupid idiot. It's like,
Right.
but he's not though. Oh well. They need a biomolecular physiologist immediately. I wonder whoever it could be. Time to wrap up the show with a pack lids with a bluff from Riker. Time to bring about their end from the Crimson something or the other. I don't understand why this disabled the pack lid ship. Was it also in relation to something Geordi did so that the failures was caused by the hydrogen collectors? Like you two mentioned as well, they just let the phasers stay. They gave Geordi back.
It's the biggest bow we've seen from the show, where they just wrap it up for the sake
Yeah.
of wrapping it
In
up.
3 seconds, yeah.
But I think Captain Olimar was the one who commented good that he believed that the Crimson force field, I think is what they called it, um,
Yeah.
like distracted them, and then Geordi goes over and he like physically just disables the torpedoes so they don't explode,
Yeah,
something like that. So it's
I think
possible.
so. Yeah.
So it's like I think it was just a ruse to get them to focus on the wrong thing while
Yeah.
Geordi was doing some sort of engineering task.
Because the Crimson thing wasn't really even anything dangerous. It
No,
was, I forget what they did. It was some kind of mixture of something that like burned red.
yeah,
The thing is, too, is like the Packles are so dumb. I feel like Jordy could have just disabled all of their stuff and been like, oh no, this is how you do it.
yeah,
Like from the beginning. He didn't have to put their phasers online.
no. I think too, it's kind of weak that they returned Geordi to them, but you could argue like, well, I guess since we don't have weapons, like we got to give them back. But the
Yeah.
thing that doesn't make any sense is that they just left the hand phasers with them. Like what?
Well, that's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much. We look for things that make it go.
Goodbye to
Um,
make it go away.
Surgery completed by Kate. Who could have possibly seen that coming? I agree that she didn't need to be there, but they've had that sort of adversary relationship this season, so I guess it fits. Yeah,
Mm, eh,
a little bit.
that's what I
Yeah,
say. Eh.
tweak, tweak. It is funny how when this episode is broken down bit by bit, you see how many things just don't add up. One Akuda for the world and character building in this episode. Congratulations on 100 retrack reviews. That's pretty amazing. Looking forward to 200. That should be what, near the end of TNG season 6?
He's probably pretty close, to be honest.
Oh.
I think it's definitely mid, maybe a
Yeah,
little mid, but yeah.
can't wait. Yeah, it is crazy that we have put out 100 retrack reviews.
I think the thing that's crazy, the craziest is the fact that like we go and watch The Cage and then we watch Strange New
Mm,
Worlds and you were like, okay, like just like the mentality for
yeah.
both of us when we started the thing. And then all of a sudden we kind of like hit our stride in the original series. And I don't know. I kind of feel like it's no longer just you watching an episode and being like, so what'd you think about that? It's more of like it's become like
Hmm.
a thing now.
Yeah. And also I have like stuff to compare stuff to.
True, true,
It's not just
true.
like, for what it was, it's a pretty fun episode.
Right,
It's
yeah.
like, I hate this because it is better. You know that it's better. And it upsets me that you know that it's better. From my office also says here that the popcorn award goes to LeVar Burton. He is smart.
So from my office suggested LeVar Burton and Captain Olimar suggested Patrick Stewart. So for Samaritan Snare, Caleb, who does get the popcorn award for being the best actor of the episode?
Not just to disagree with from my office, but it's got to be Patrick Stewart. This one. LeVar Burton's great, but he doesn't do too much. But I really enjoy the Picard shuttle scenes where he's telling his backstory and eating a sandwich. And
I knew it was going to be the eating the sandwich. I knew it was. I
I
knew
forgot he was eating a sandwich that I just was giving you this recap.
it.
And
Our
that's another
picture.
thing, Wesley. That's another thing, Wesley, about your history. If you if you always remember to put Enterprise,
I also I also forgot that during our review we made the joke that it's a bread sandwich, so there's bread in the middle of bread.
it's bread on bread on bread, baby.
Have you ever had diabetes, Wesley? He's just eating. I
We
got
got
her.
rid of that 300 years ago. Good stuff. All right. Well, you know what time it is now.
I do. I know exactly what
It's time
time
for
it is.
What's Popular. What's so popular?
This is popular, so popular.
So, starting off here from Mulder Believes, good name, good name. This is from the Strange New Worlds subreddit. It says Ethan Peck is the grandson of Gregory Peck and Greta Kukkonen, Gregory Peck's first wife. That's pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy.
He does look like him.
Yeah, that's what was upsetting about it when I was like saw this. I was like, oh, that's
Yeah.
really cool because Gregory Peck is like a great actor. And then I was like, oh,
Hmm. That is pretty cool.
also
And now he's Spock.
wouldn't have been cool if Gregory was still alive and he could have played Sarek.
Oh, oh, don't even. Don't even. All right. So the next one here is from the TOS subreddit. This is from Andy Cheff. It says, great news and a fitting honor. It says, Nichelle Nichols Space Camp for teen girls to open in 2026. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Space Camp for
those,
Girls, sponsored by Ohura.
yeah,
In January, the Nichelle Nichols Foundation will launch the Nichelle Nichols Space Camp, a weekend-long experience for female teens 14 to 18 at the U.S. Space and Rocket Center in Huntsville, Alabama. According to the website, students will work as a team and confront mission scenarios that require dynamic problem solving and critical thinking. 21st century learning skills required in the workplace.
yeah,
That's pretty sweet.
that is pretty sweet. It's like too bad that she passed away because I think she would have actually
Yeah.
like super loved it. So,
It always kind of makes me mad when it's like people like this, like after they die, they do stuff.
mm,
Like after you die, you're like, oh, they were such an icon. It's
yeah,
like, well, then they were alive. They also were. Like you could have done something then, you know. But that is cool though.
yeah.
Space camp. I always wanted to go to space camp. Hmm. Well, that wraps us up for another exciting episode.
And just a little bit of to add on there, the next hailing frequencies open will not have, don't cry, know what's popular this week
Mm. Oh yeah, it's gonna
because
be new Trek. Who dis?
starting this upcoming Thursday will be season 3 of Strange New Worlds, and Caleb and I will be putting out new Trek Who Dis, as he said. So there's a
Mhm.
slim chance there may not even be a hailing frequencies open if we don't have time, depending on what happens. Because him and I want to make them short videos,
Yeah.
but we know that that's not always going to happen. So
Yeah. Plus, it also gives us more comments to read from New
that's
Trek Who dis. Yeah. So it's just this. It's as Riker famously said, it's a vicious little circle. See you guys.